Hi, it's Darnell with Way of Living Recipes, and it's time to try bacon in the Gourmia French door air fryer oven, and we'll see how it performs cooking up some bacon right now. Alright, so I've got the air fry basket and the bake pan, and the first thing we do to try and mitigate any possibilities of smoke is I'm going to line that bake pan with some wet paper towels. Alright, so here's the wet paper towels. It's like 4 of those small section paper towels, and I basically wring the excess water out of them. So basically just kind of getting them together. So I'm going to just line the pan with them like so. This will help to catch drippings and ensure that those drippings don't create any excess smoke more than needs to be. You know, there'll still be, maybe something coming off the bacon itself, but that'll be about all that we should get, Lord willing, as far as smoke, and not enough to cause any hassles. Alright, so here's the bacon. I'm going to be using some thick cut bacon that's been applewood smoked, and nothing in this video is sponsored. It's just the bacon that I like at this moment in time. So I'm going to go ahead and put the bacon onto the air fry basket. So I'm going to go ahead and just finish getting my bacon laid out. Alright, so with a little spacing room for airflow, I was able to get 6 slices laid out. And now with our bacon all set up, going to get the cooker going. Going to hit the power button there, and going to hit the bacon button right there, and bacon defaults to 400 degrees Fahrenheit 10 minutes. Since I'm using some thicker sliced bacon, I'm going to up it to 15 because I think it's going to need probably that much time. But going to hit the start button. It's going to do its preheat thing. Once it's done preheating, we'll get it in there. I figure bacon is probably just a setting of air fry. If yours doesn't have a bacon button, just use air fry. I mean, everything under air fry is probably just some alternative spin of air fry with a different preset anyway, in my opinion. More than likely, I could be wrong, but that's my take. And so we'll let the preheat finish. Alright, our preheat is done. Time to add our food. And so putting the bacon on the middle rack, putting the bake pan on this lower rack, and it started counting down, so we'll just let it go ahead and continue, and I'll bring you back when things look like they're ready to come out of there. Now 10 minutes have passed, and you see it's not nearly done. I'm getting a little of a smoke emission from the door area here, despite the best efforts with the wet paper towels that usually work very well. And I'm thinking if I didn't have those wet paper towels down there, things would be even worse. I've had other cookers where you might get a little smoke emission, and if you do it without wet paper towels catching those drippings, the smoke's way worse. So we're getting a little, but not too much of a smoke emission. But the bacon is not nearly done after 10 minutes. I'm going to allow it to keep running. I'm considering going in and doing a flip of the bacon to see how that does for things. I think I probably will just go ahead in there now, and I'll just pause and do a flip. I mean, it's got almost 4 minutes to go. We may even have to add time, but I'm going to go ahead and flip things over. Flipping sometimes also helps to mitigate smoke because you've got the stuff that's been cooking on one side, and that one side starts sometimes smoking a little bit. So it's going to finish flipping all these slices over. Alright, so we got it all in there, flipped over, closing up, and things continue right where we left off. And I'll let them go for 5 if 5 is all they need, and we'll just see how things progress. Alright, we're getting to the end of 15 minutes. The smoke is getting very robust. Flipping the bacon hasn't helped at all. I'm going to up the time to basically give it like another 5 minutes. It'll take 20 minutes. But I am very concerned with the smoke that I'm seeing. I don't like the smoke that I'm seeing. And this discourages me as far as use of this cooker and as far as bacon is concerned with all the smoke that I'm seeing, because if you've seen cooks here on this channel, you know that having the paper towels underneath helps a great deal in mitigating smoke. And we know that, you know, when we don't use the paper towels, there's a lot more smoke with cookers than even, you know, what you see when you use them. They really help a lot. And, you know, most cookers or most air fry ovens, using the wet paper towels results in zero smoke at all. So, you know, the smoke that I'm seeing now really concerns me about this cooker. I'm hoping not to disturb my smoke alarms, but at the first hint of any smoke alarm trouble, I'm just going to have to stop things completely. But, you know, for this cooker to have a bacon setting and not handling thick sliced bacon too well on the smoke is not good. Not good at all in my opinion. And we'll just let this continue to cook for now. I think I'm going to let it cook for the, you know, maybe the whole of this last 5, which will end up being 20 minutes. And then I'm just going to stop things. But I'll say, you know, not good as far as the smoke handling and the with the cooking of the bacon here. Alright, we're coming to the final 10 seconds of what will have been a 20-minute cook. Still had about the same amount of smoke emission coming off. Thank God the smoke alarms never went off, thankfully. But I don't like the smoke that I saw. I'll be honest with that. I definitely don't like the smoke that I saw. It's been a long time since I've had a cooker that would emit smoke like this during some cooks of bacon. You know, maybe New Wave Bravo, Cuisinart Chef's Convection Toaster Oven type cookers, but you know, very concerning. Only 400 degrees Fahrenheit and getting smoke like that, but all the same, our bacon looks nice. You know, the bacon looks good, so, you know, have a good look at that. Now I'm going to go ahead and just get myself, I guess, well, you see them, you know, end to end, the bacon looks pretty nice. The middle, I guess, maybe was a little less cooked than the edges, just a little, not too much, you know. So everything turned out pretty decent, I think, overall. I'm just going to take this one here, and we'll do a taste test with that one. And these others, I'll just go ahead and plate to the side over here. Alright, let's taste this bacon. At least I'll just bite on this end here, and thank God for the bacon. Alright, so the bacon turned out well, but the smoke, serious concern. Serious concern for me. I can only say, and you know, this is all my personal opinion, I do not like that. I do not like seeing all that smoke coming off a cooker when cooking bacon, and that kind of shows me, you know, cooking other things that are fatty and may cause a lot of smoke, you know, it just not good in my opinion. My opinion, but not good in my opinion. So I'm going to leave it there. And with all that said, if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Share the video with a friend. Leave your comments in the video description. Lots of ways to help this channel. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification icon. And good eating.